The countdown is officially on for the next Winter Olympics. And let me tell you, the 2026 Games in Italy are shaping up to be something really special. We're heading to Milan and Cortina, and we're about to break down exactly what makes this event one to watch. So, what's all the buzz about? I mean, every Olympics is a massive event, right? But this one has a totally different kind of energy around it. So let's dive in and figure out why everyone's calling Milan Cortina a potential game changer for winter sports. Okay, first things first, you have to talk about the location. The Olympic flame is coming back to Italy, and this is a country that just lives and breathes winter sports. This isn't just another host nation. For the Games, it's kind of like a homecoming. All right, so you're gonna wanna get your calendar out for this. The whole thing kicks off on February 6th, 2026, with that spectacular opening ceremony. Then we get 2 full weeks of non-stop competition before it all wraps up with the closing ceremony on February 22nd. And talk about a kickoff. The opening ceremony is going down in one of the most legendary sports venues on the entire planet, Milan's San Siro Stadium. Seriously, can you just imagine the atmosphere in that historic arena when the Games are officially declared open? It's going to be incredible. So once that flame is lit, it starts an event that is just massive. And to really wrap your head around it, you've got to look at the numbers. The scale of Milan Cortina is pretty staggering, and the data tells a really compelling story. First up, the athletes themselves. Think about this. Nearly 3,000 of the absolute best winter athletes in the world will all be in Italy, all chasing that same Olympic dream. And where are they all coming from? Well, literally all over the globe. These athletes will be representing a massive, diverse group of 93 different nations. It's a true global get-together, celebrating both the competition and the unity of it all. And all those athletes will be going for gold in 116 different medal events across 8 sports. That's 116 chances for glory, 116 moments that will go down in history. The sheer amount of action is going to be intense. Okay, so the numbers are one thing, but we all know the Olympics are really about the stories, right? The human drama, the rivalries, the big moments that we'll all be talking about for years. So what are the big headlines we should be watching for? Right off the bat, 2 huge storylines are already taking shape. First, Team USA is sending its largest delegation ever, which tells you they're coming with some huge ambitions. And second, and this is a massive deal for hockey fans, the NHL's biggest stars are back on the ice after missing the last 2 Olympics. And when we say a record-breaking team for the US, we mean it. We're talking 232 athletes. A number that big sends a pretty clear message. They have some seriously high expectations for their performance. So you put it all together. You take the massive global participation, you throw in the return of NHL superstars, and you set it all in a country that is just passionate about winter sports. It all feeds into this one powerful idea that this is going to be a revival of winter sports with strong global attention. And this whole theme of revival and innovation goes even deeper. Milan Cortina isn't just sticking to the old playbook, it feels like they're genuinely trying to write a whole new chapter for the Winter Olympics. Let's look at how. So maybe the biggest innovation here is the structure itself. For the first time, we're seeing this true dual city hosting model. You've got Milan, the major urban hub, and Cortina, the classic alpine resort, sharing the responsibilities. And the really smart part is that this lets them use existing venues in both locations, which is a huge step toward making the Games more sustainable and, frankly, more affordable. So let's break down the recipe for this revival. You start with that groundbreaking dual city model. You add in the record global participation and the return of some major stars, and what you get is a really powerful mix that a lot of people are hoping will truly re-energize the Winter Games on the world stage. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question for the future, Beyond the medals and all the unforgettable moments, the biggest legacy of Milan Cortina 2026 might just be the model itself. Could this innovative, dual-city approach become the new standard for hosting the Olympics? It feels like the whole world will be watching to find out.